Hey guys, John here at learningguitarnow.com. In this video, I want to show you how you can practice your scales using the Soundslice player in the All Access Pass. In the new beginner slow blues course, I'll show you how to play all the positions of the minor pentatonic scale. And with the Soundslice player, it makes it really easy to learn how to practice them, get better at them, and also to practice them using different rhythms. So I've got the Soundslice player loaded up here, and we can just play it, and it's going to go through each pattern. You can listen to it and see the tab of where each pattern is at on the fretboard. I'll show you a few things that are really cool with the Soundslice player that make it a lot more helpful when learning these scales. So we got this volume button here, and this it can control everything that you're hearing in the Soundslice player. So for this Soundslice, I've got the clean guitar, which is playing the notes of the scale here. And so I also have a drum kit and an electric bass to simulate what a slow blues sounds like. If you want to get better at playing slow blues solos and improve your timing, it just makes sense to practice them over a slow blues. So if you're practicing your scales over a slow blues rhythm in different rhythms such as eighth notes, 16th notes, triplet sixteenths, it's going to make it a lot easier to play solos because you're already doing the rhythms over a slow blues style backing track. So you can run all your scales, all the positions in the Soundslice player from here. And using this volume button, you could just mute the clean guitar if you want to just play them along with the track. And that'll just give you bass and drums. I think it's really helpful to hearing what these scales will sound like in context of a slow blues. And we can also just mute the bass. We can just listen to the drum kit, or you can turn on the metronome and turn off all this stuff and just play with the metronome. See, we can mute the drum kit, mute the bass, mute the clean guitar, and then we'll just have metronome. A really cool thing is if you click this fretboard icon, now it's going to put every pentatonic position right in front of you. So as it's going along, I'll go ahead and turn back on that clean guitar so we can hear that. Hit the fretboard, and now you can visualize the pattern as you're playing it and as you're reading the tab. You can also see where all the root notes are at inside each pattern, as well as any note inside each pattern, which is extremely helpful. If you're playing pentatonic positions, you've got to know the root note inside of every pattern. That's the beginning step to improvising over a slow blues. So if you can visualize these patterns and practice them over a slow blues rhythm, like we have here, it's really going to help you to understand how to start improvising using these scales and what they sound like in context of a slow blues. So it's really powerful stuff, I think, especially I think visualizing each fretboard position, because eventually what you want to do is have those positions in your mind, and when you're playing, you can just visualize different things all over the fretboard. That's what I do to improvise. I have lots of different ways I like to visualize things, not just one. So this is something you'll get instant access to when you become an All Access Pass subscriber. Okay, thanks. Hopefully that helps.